He getting fed?
Who needs school?
God, he doesn't really, but
Who thinks
what?
he needs school?
What is it, bud?
Gosh, you made a mess, and that's just like one day. Sit.
He is a very messy eater.
Sit. Good boy.
He had a bonus scoop today. I think I've talked about that before. Sometimes he gets bonus scoops depending on his behavior. There's most streams, most of the Friday Night Breath of the Wild streams that we do, he is just an angel.
Uh-huh.
And tonight he started to get just a little bit antsy. So we had to give him an extra scoop. There's a little... It's a Kep hair. Did I get it? There we go. Hi everyone. It's probably obvious, but welcome to Friday. We did our Breath of the Wild stream tonight. He had to have an extra scoop. Now we're at the end of the night, and he's getting his last little bit of food for the day. I never told the story in the vlog we talked about on the breakfast stream. Was it Was it yesterday that we gave him the double food?
I believe it was.
I think it was. I guess the days feel so long sometimes. It's. We've been waking up early, and when we get up early, and then we end up going like a very, very long day. Sometimes it feels like 2 days, but let's say yesterday, because I believe it was yesterday. Yesterday, I woke up. I don't normally feed Kep on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings, but sometimes Mao it takes her time getting out of the bed, and he's really like, hey, food. So yesterday, I got up and I fed him. When I fed him, I told Mao, I was like, hey, I fed Kepler. And she said, okay. I went upstairs, worked on the stream, came downstairs a few minutes later, Kep's eating, and she goes, hey, you fed Kepler. And I'm like, yeah? And she goes, yeah, I fed Kepler. I was like, oh. So,
I came in here and he was like, meow, 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 meow.
he does do that. He is a cat, and he loves to consume. It was fine, but he was real sluggish for the first part of the day yesterday. We just adjusted his other food. We're like, okay, I guess you know. I don't. Did he even get any scoops yesterday? And he got wet food.
He got one scoop yesterday.
Yeah, and it all worked out. Anyway, I'm here to talk about one very specific thing because it's creeped up on me a little bit, and I realized that I should mention it officially in some official capacity on the vlog because it's coming. Fan favorites. Some of you are saying, oh yeah, fan favorites. And then immediately being struck with, oh God, 2020. I know. That being said, 2020, for as rough as it has been, and it has absolutely been rough, and there's been a lot of, let's just say, bad times, capital B, capital T. There's been good. There has been good. There's been good. There's been happy. There's been, memorable stuff. There's been funny stuff. And, as we draw closer to the end of 2020, we are going to be putting together a fan favorites video of the year. And as we do every single year, we need your help. If you haven't submitted anything, do consider it. The link is in the description of every single 2020 vlog. If there's a funny moment that happens, you can click that link and submit something. And if you're thinking about a specific moment that happened a while back, that's fine. Like anything from 2020 that took place on the vlog channel, you can submit using that form. And if you haven't already done it, as we draw closer to the end of the year, you should do that if you want it included, because I'll be giving Dan everything after 2020 is over, and we're going to try and get that out pretty quick compared to last year. But vlogs were behind last year, so it was a bit of an impossibility. But this year things are caught up, so we will be moving forward with 2020 fan favorites pretty quickly. So again, there's been a lot of bad. There's been tragedy. There's been absolutely bad things, but there's also things that we want to draw out of the year and remember and look for the good, and I know it's there. So if there was something that made you smile, if there's something that made you laugh this year from the channel, and you can remember what day it's from, do consider using the form and submitting it. We'll be accepting submissions for probably like the end of 2020, and then also probably like a week or so into 2021. So you have a little time. You have about 2 weeks or so. So if there's anything that you've wanted to submit and haven't, feel free. And I look forward to, I look forward to the fan favorites existing, and then also, it releasing a little sooner than it did last year, admittedly. Yeah. And that's it.
Fun fact,
Yeah.
the length of that vlog is about how long it takes Kepler to eat that much food. He's basically done.
There you go. He's a slow eater.
He is.
I could never figure out if he was a slow eater or if Sagan was a fast eater, but I honestly think both were true. Because Sagan just... I mean, he can finish the whole thing in 30 seconds. Kepler is now licking his bowl at the 6-minute mark. He just takes his time.
Sagan ate fast so he could go eat Keppies.
Yeah, and Kep ate slow, and sometimes Sagan would walk over and start eating his, and Kep would be like, "Oh, okay," and then leave, and I'd be like, "That's yours, bud." I miss that boy.
Me too.
Every day. But there was still good in 2020. There was. As we end off this vlog specifically, I do hope that you submit something to the fan favorites. That would be wonderful. And again, if something doesn't get submitted, it will not be in the video, because that's just how it works. But why don't you mention something good that happened in 2020? To you, specifically. Something that was good that took place in your life this year. And again, I know there was bad. I'm not trying to say that there's not. There was. There still is. But in the interest of trying to create a uplifting comment section for other people to be uplifted by looking through, let's use this opportunity to list something in our own lives that went well in 2020 amidst all of the other rolling dumpster fires. Something good. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?